The air on the outpost planet was thin and metallic, carrying a scent of ozone and scorched rock. Captain Alara Vance wiped a streak of grime from her brow and squinted at the remains of her ship. The Vigilant had taken a beating in the last skirmish against the Zellery raiders, and it looked like a relic from 100 wars ago. But Alara didn't see ruin, she saw a challenge. She had faced worse. After 20 years in the Interstellar Defense Corps, she had rebuilt engines from scrap metal on moons where gravity could crush a grown man. She had stitched together hulls with welding sparks dancing around her like fireflies, and she had survived always. Alara knelt beside the Vigilant, her hands moving with precise, confident motions, despite the fatigue that weighed on her muscles. She replaced corroded power conduits, realigned the hyperdrive manifold, and jury-rigged an energy shield using leftover materials from the outpost's supply bay. Sparks flew, circuits hummed, and the old warhorse shuddered awake under her skilled touch. By midnight, the ship purred like a predator ready to strike. Alara leaned back and allowed herself a rare smile. "There," she muttered, patting the hull. "Good as new, or at least close enough to chew some Zelari heads off." The outpost was quiet that night, the twin moons casting silver shadows over the craggy terrain. Alara set her gear aside and crawled into her small dwelling, a reinforced dome she'd built herself. She slept lightly, dreams haunted by echoes of distant battles, knowing that in this part of the galaxy, peace was as fragile as crystal. Morning broke with an eerie calm. Alara stepped outside, stretching, her eyes narrowing at the horizon. And then she froze. 100 war-painted Zelari stood arrayed before her dwelling, their elongated limbs bristling with weapons. Crimson and black streaks adorned their scales, and their eyes glimmered with an intelligence both cold and calculating. They weren't just raiders, they were hunters. Ilara's mind raced. The Vigilant was operational, yes, but she was outnumbered. Every instinct in her veteran body screamed to flee, but her human pride, that stubborn core that had carried her through decades of impossible missions, refused to let fear dictate her actions. She straightened, her voice carrying over the alien ranks. "Morning, gentlemen. Did you enjoy your nap?" The Zelari commander stepped forward, taller than the rest, his armor glinting like obsidian. He raised a clawed hand in what humans might have mistaken for a greeting. "You repaired your vessel," he said in guttural tones, heavily accented by the translator matrix. "We underestimated you, human. You are dangerous." Alara smirked. "Dangerous? Maybe, but I like to call it efficient." The aliens shifted uneasily. They had encountered humans before, some of the galaxy's most unpredictable species, but rarely had one displayed this combination of skill, fearlessness, and sheer audacity. Alara could almost feel the ripple of uncertainty among their ranks. She took a slow step toward them, hands casually resting near her belt. "Look, I don't want trouble, but if you're here to take me out, I'll give you one chance to reconsider. I've survived worse than a few thousand Zelari." The commander hissed, a sound that made the hairs on the back of her neck stand on end. "You fight alone." Alara shrugged. "Always have. Makes the victories sweeter." The aliens didn't answer immediately. Instead, they encircled her dwelling, their movements fluid and precise, like predators testing prey. Alara knew their patterns from decades of observation. These weren't mindless brutes. They were calculating, methodical, her mind whirred. She had options. She could run, but the Vigilant was barely space-worthy for a fast getaway. She could fight, but the odds were staggeringly against her. Yet, as she glanced back at the ship, a spark of an idea ignited. ELARA tapped into her communicator, sending a silent signal to the ship's automated defense system she'd rigged the night before. Microdrones concealed in the terrain buzzed to life, their sensors activating. She had anticipated the possibility of visitors like these. Surprise, she muttered under her breath. The Zellery commander tilted his head. You are not merely human. You are a weapon. Accurate, Elara said. And you're about to learn why humans are dangerous when they're cornered. Suddenly, a series of micro-explosions erupted around the perimeter of the aliens' formation. The ground trembled, and plasma nets shot upward, wrapping around weapons and limbs. The Zelari screeched in alarm, their disciplined formation breaking as drones darted between them, targeting armor joints and energy conduits. Elara didn't wait. She sprinted to the Vigilant, sliding into the cockpit and activating the ship's systems. The engines roared to life, shields shimmering, weapons charging. She grinned, fingers dancing over controls honed from decades of experience. Time for a little demonstration, she whispered. The Zelari regrouped, now cautious, eyes darting around for threats. They had never seen humans fight like this, not with such precision, such cunning, such creativity. Elara's movements were a blur as she launched countermeasures, releasing decoy drones while positioning the Vigilant for a defensive strike. The commander bared his teeth, realizing that this was no ordinary human, it was a veteran, a survivor forged in the crucible of countless wars. Every maneuver, every calculated risk, screamed of experience. Within minutes, the Zelari were forced to retreat, some of their ranks injured, others trapped in the automated nets. The commander, eyes blazing with respect and fury, signaled the withdrawal. Elara exhaled slowly, hands still on the controls, heart pounding. And that, she said to the empty air of her outpost, is why humans survive. The aliens retreated, but the impression they carried would last for cycles. Tales of the lone human veteran who had repaired her ship overnight and faced 100 war-painted Zelleries spread quickly among interstellar channels. Soon, every species in the sector knew that humans were unpredictable, clever and relentless when pushed to the edge. Elara, sitting in the cockpit of the Vigilant, allowed herself a small, satisfied smile. She had rebuilt her ship, survived impossible odds, and reminded the galaxy why humans were feared not because of size or numbers, but because of heart, ingenuity, and sheer audacity. She looked out at the twin suns rising over the jagged horizon. Another day, another challenge. But whatever the galaxy threw at her next, she knew this. Humans didn't just survive, they thrived. And sometimes, they thrived spectacularly. Asterisk.